This right here is an Arm 11 rose gold titanium Felipe Massa. So the top of this case is rose gold and the back is rose gold, but the center right between that, it's sandwiched between, is titanium. So it's a rose gold titanium watch. Now this one has the flyback chronograph, which means that you can start that chrono, and normally what you have to do is you have to press it again and then you can reset it. But what you can do with that flyback chrono is that chrono can keep going and going and going, and then you can just press it and then it resets it. So that's a pretty cool feature of this watch. Now this one is a 2014, so that flyback chrono, that technology has been around for a little while. So you've got a black on black on black. You've got on the outside of this dial, you've got black outer rim, you've got the black crown, and you've got the black strap, rubber strap. This one does have a double deployment, so you can see right here, it pops out and then pops out, and it's spring loaded, so that thing just shoots right back in. So this is an absolutely gorgeous piece. It's very, very skeletonized, and so you can see through and through. You can see the beautiful movement on the open case back. You can see it on the front as well. So obviously, you know, a lot of people know that Richard Mille does specialize in the skeletonized looks. All the complications, the gears, the movement, you can see the beauty of it. And so it really is like having a race car on your wrist. I know that a lot of people say that Richard Mille's overrated, and is it? Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, Richard Mille is more than just a watch. I mean, it is a statement piece. It is the highest echelon of sports watches that you can buy. And so if you want to make a statement, get a Richard Mille. If you don't want to make a statement, get like a Patek Philippe or something. You know, something that, maybe a Grubel Forsey, or maybe an FP Journe. I mean, you know, there's some beautiful pieces out there that are a lot more understated than a Richard Mille. I mean, this one is gold, it's thick, and everybody knows what it is. So if you want to be that guy, then you can. But me personally, I don't know if it's my style. I like to be a little bit more under the radar. I do enjoy gold pieces a little bit, but for me, this is just way too flashy, and I'm not that guy. But anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Is this watch worth the money? Is it worth spending between $180,000 to $200,000 on this piece? Now, for us, we got it at a really good price, and we're not selling it for anywhere close to around there. We did actually close on this watch. We're shipping it out today, and we're making about $15,000 on the piece. I'm happy with those numbers. Now, if we were to have waited 2-3 months and not use the business model of high velocity, getting stuff in and getting it out within 2 to 3 days, a week max. If we weren't, we're trying, that's kind of the goal. If we weren't doing that, then yeah, sure, we could have held on to this watch. And of course, this wasn't the only watch that we sold this week, but it was the biggest one. It was the highest profit for this week. Honestly, highest profit deal in quite a while. I mean, to make $15,000 on a single deal is pretty good. Now, a watch this caliber, you really want to make a little bit more if you can. But again, we don't want to hold on to this watch for 3-4 months. We reached out to some clients who we thought might have interest in this piece. Now, we could have marketed it. We could have put it on the website for a very long time. We could have pushed on social media. But when you're tying up that much money, you know, there's a really big opportunity cost, potentially. And for us, if we had the funds to hold on to this for a long time and it not affect our business, yeah, we probably would have. But honestly, we can't, and we don't have that luxury. As of right now, we don't, at least. So, honestly, I'm really happy with that. I'm extremely happy to make that profit. You can't be upset with that. But the journey to get this watch in was not as simple as a phone call and a shipment. It was way more complex, and there was so many moving parts. And I mean, we even had to sign a non-disclosure agreement with the gentleman that sold it to us because of the nature of what he does. So we can't touch up too much on that, but we'll touch up on it a little bit. So can you go to the beginning of kind of where we and how we got this piece? What safety protocols we put in place, and how did we close on it?
Yeah, the deal that almost never happened. Right?
The deal that almost never happened. Yeah.
So the client reached out because he had been watching our YouTube content, and he liked us and said, "Hey, you guys, seem like you're down to earth, and let's do a FaceTime call. I want to show you my watch collection and the pieces I have, and then the pieces that I'm interested in selling." So we scheduled a call and FaceTimed him, and he was going through his watch winder and just pointing out to the different pieces and when he got them, the stories behind them, and so on and so forth. Actually, I have a funny story about how he got this one, but I don't even know if I can. Maybe I can vaguely enough actually tell people the origin of that watch, because it's pretty funny.
It's 40 by 50 millimeters. 40 by 50.
Yeah, it doesn't look too big, but
It's the width though. I don't know what the exact width is, but it's very thick, much thicker than most watches. So, okay, so
on the FaceTime call,
Yeah.
right, he's showing us there's about 4 or 5 that he's interested out of the 10 or 12 in his watch winder. We presented him with all the numbers, right, the consignment numbers, or if he was to send the watch in to us, we were going to list it, sell it, what his take home would be. Then we offered him the hybrid consignment model where he would just send it in, we'd capture our material, he would put a deposit down, and then we sell the watch for him. And then obviously outright buy offers. And after a few days of him thinking about it, he said, okay, he's like, on the other 2 watches that I have, I don't think I want to sell them, but I'll sell you the RM1101. You know, I accept your offer. So you're like, okay, fantastic. Let's schedule a time for you to fly in. So because of the nature of his business, you know, he travels a lot, and he had scheduled to fly in private a few weeks ago, actually. And the day before he was expected to come, he canceled on us. We thought, okay, life happens, work happens, whatever. You know, we'll circle back in a week. And we did circle back, scheduled another time for him to fly out, and he almost canceled on us again. And really, for us, like, you know, he told us, you know, that it may not happen, it may not work. If it's a first-time client, you want the deal to be smooth, you want the transaction to go so well, and things just weren't looking that way. So at that point, we were like, hey, you know, maybe this won't happen, maybe it will. I hope it does, but if not, it's no big deal. We'll keep you know, our eyes focused on other things. But he did. He told us, hey, I'll be, you know, wheels up today. I'll be landing, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. So we made plans to meet with him. He came, met us at our vault where we have our watches stored here in Dallas. So in that location, we met in a private room with private security. We authenticated the watch, had our watchmaker present as well to doubly authenticate it for us. Looked through just all the material with it, and the watch sat there, never left our site, never left his site. We executed the wire, and then shook hands, put the watch in the safe deposit box, put that in the vault, and then we went and had a fantastic meal
all right then
afterwards.
and there.
Yeah, all right there, within an hour.
Which is a little uncomfortable because you don't want to offend somebody. And, you know, I was, you know, they're great guy, super down to earth, very, very cool. And I think he enjoyed our company. We definitely enjoyed his. But, you know, it's a little awkward at first because you're just continuously saying like, look, I don't want to offend you by saying I apologize for if this is any inconvenience. You know, please don't take any offense to this. And
he understood.
Yeah, they
the
understand, but
protocol,
at the
understood
same
it.
time, though,
Yeah.
when things are a little questionable, I can look at something on the watch and then have our watchmaker there and say, you know, hey, so and so, would you mind actually looking at this? And all of a sudden, they just go, oh, you know, and it's like I'm not actually concerned. It's just I want a second pair of eyes on
thorough,
it.
yeah.
Hey, this you know, this paperwork, you know, this looks a little, and it turns out that the paperwork itself was a copy of the original. So we actually didn't have the original paperwork with the watch. And so little things like that do affect the price. It affects sellability.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we made the deal happen. He was very, very happy with the price. We were happy with the price. We wanted to be healthy. We wanted to be healthy enough to where if we had to sell it and break even, that's great. The only thing that in our minds is if we make money, awesome. We got to make some money. It's our business. But if we break even, that's totally okay. So with this one, we didn't break even. We did make some money on it. But you know, we had sold that last week, that yellow gold Daytona, and broke even on it. We bought it for 36, sold it for 36. We very easily could have lost money on that watch. So, you know, it's not always a guarantee. So whenever we're throwing out numbers like, hey, we made $15,000 on this deal, that takes a very, very long time to work deals up for that. It takes a lot of planning, execution.
Sure.
This was several weeks in the making. I mean, we have to verify the individuals that are flying in. We do run background checks on those people, and now, of course, we don't do anything in an unsecured location. So we do it inside a vault, and everything is done right then and there with private security, with our watchmaker. Whenever it's big deals like this, obviously, when
Not
it's
a lot
small
of
deals,
film
no.
in there, or else we would. I wish we could. I wish we could show the process we went through with this one. Yeah, we're still looking for a space. We have some new locations set up for us to go tour the next week or two, and so, you know, be on the lookout for for us touring some spaces.
Yeah, we are nomadic for the time being.
I've got a list of watches right here in front of me that I'm looking at right now. $104,000 worth of watches that we own that were stolen, that insurance ended up not covering. So we had an AP Royal Oak Offshore, the Ghost. That one was roughly $28,000. That one was stolen. Then an older GMT Master 2 Coke, about $10,500. 1990 Rolex Presidential Day Date with the presidential band, the presidential bark band, the bark finished Centerlinks. That one was worth about $12,000 to $15,000. We had a black Daytona, so 116500 LN. That was a 2023 for $27,000. And then also an Explorer 2 Polar Dial for $8,500. And then a black sub for $15,000. So altogether, about $100,000 worth that was stolen. And then same with consignor watches that have not been covered. There's about $115,000 or $120,000. We had an Omega Speedmaster, Panerai Submersible, an Oyster Perpetual yellow dial. We have a Sky Dweller, it was a two-tone Sky Dweller, Submariner, the Bluesy, a Yachtmaster 37 millimeter, and then a Vacheron Royal Eagle, a Zenith Chronomaster, GMT Master 2, a Pepsi, and then a Vacheron Constantin 4600E that was stolen as well. Altogether, $124,000. So that's the debt that we've taken on personally, and we've already paid off a few of these watches, the smaller tier watches, to some of these consigners. Some consigners have actually allowed us to do installments, so we've set up installments with people, and then others have also just said, hey, look, if you can source me the watch that was stolen, get one that's in similar condition, similar year, and get that to me, a complete set, then we'll be squared away. So we're also in the process of sourcing some watches for those individuals that have, requested that. The road ahead will be better than what we've experienced this far.
We've gone through trials and tribulations. A lot of you know that, and a lot of you have been very supportive and understanding of that. That's been amazing to have. Even through all the trials that we've experienced, we've still been able to run a profitable business. And that means a lot. It means a lot to our own morale. It tells us that, look, even in the midst of this stuff, we are still able to run a profitable business, and we just can't wait for this trial period of however many months and months and months it's been, just to be able to get our footing and just move forward and actually do the things that we want to do and operate the business that we want to operate and run the business model that we want to run. And of course, we couldn't have done and still won't ever be able to do that without our incredible clients. You guys have been unbelievable. The friendships that we've made, the connections that we've made, the phone calls that we get that are about business. Some aren't, some not about business. It's just
the people that have flown in
hey.
and hung out with us. It's been awesome.
It's been amazing. So thank you for all the clients, those guys. Current clients, previous clients, and future ones, future clients that we'll be able to do some business with and serve you guys, provide our service to you. Would love to take care of you as best as we can. So, yeah, I think that pretty much sums everything up. If you guys don't mind, like, subscribe, comment, share. That means a lot to us. It helps us out a lot. Everything's in the description. If you want to stay up to date with the watches that we get in, again, this one we're shipping out today, so this one's no longer for sale. But we can source one for you, or if we get another one in, or if we get other Richard Milles that we get in. If there's anything that you guys need, we can source and provide for you. We'd love for you just to give us a shot. That's all we ask for. Give us a shot. Try us out. See if we truly can provide what we need to provide for you. I know that we can. So give us a shot. Reach out. We'll see if we can help you guys out. And our prices are competitive. Our buy offers are competitive. We try to be as competitive as we can. It looks like a Mark 1. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a Mark 1 dial or bezel. Yeah. So our client, his name, we're not gonna show serial number. His name will not be disclosed. But actually, let me see yours. I can compare the two. This is kind of a fun little thing. I'll show you the difference here.
Yeah.
There we are. So there we are. We don't want to get those mixed up, but you know what? It's slightly different.
Yeah, the color is a little different.
This one's just a little lighter. Yeah. And so.
Which one's mine?
This one's yours.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no,
I know, I've seen that.
No. Yeah, but you can see the color differences are just, excuse me, the color differences are very, very, very minimal, but this one's more of the Mark 1. I believe this one is the Mark 2. So they just changed, and Rolex doesn't tell you when they make them. They don't tell you, they just do them. Yeah. So anyways, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So thank you so much. Yeah.
We just run into each other in public, don't we?
Yeah.
So Josh and I are having lunch this morning, like an early lunch with a good friend of ours named Cody. Cody's been on the channel before. So far, he's purchased a Hulk. He's also sold Patek Philippe 5726. He also sold a 5712 that he had. And then he's got several other watches in his personal collection. So I want to talk to Cody about our hybrid consignment model, and I want to see if he would be willing to consign a couple of his watches. He's got an RM 6702, so I think hybrid consignment for that piece would make a lot of sense. And then there's a few other watches in his collection that he may or may not be interested in selling. He might be kind of on the fence about it, but I don't think he would be opposed to us going ahead and listing them on our website for sale, marketing them to you guys, and then seeing if we get a bite or not. So when we go to lunch today, we're going to talk to him about that.
I don't know if you know this, but like over the last maybe 12 months, as we started to garner more business through YouTube, online sales, we've had a lot of customers reach out, a lot of clients that have high-end watches, $100,000 plus, six-figure pieces, and they want to consign them, but they don't feel comfortable shipping it and us holding on to it for an extended period of time. After, I don't know, maybe a dozen inquiries, we were like, we got to figure out a way to provide a service that allows the consigner to feel comfortable with the whole process. So we've launched what we're calling a hybrid consignment model, and it's like a remote consignment. So basically,
I love that.
It's the best of both worlds. You get to consign your watch, we market it for you, you get the highest amount of take home, and then the whole time the watch stays in your possession.
That's great.
Minus a few days where we just basically need it to authenticate it, take photos of it, video of it, for all of our marketing, to get it processed in our system. We ship it right back to you. It's in your possession the whole time during the consignment period. And then whenever there's interest in the watch, we secure a deposit from the potential buyer, then we contact you. You ship the watch to us, we broker the deal, but the whole time the watch was in your possession.
Well, that should be a game changer for those big pieces.
It's cool to launch a new business model and then that turn into not just what we were doing, but turn into like a sale or a buy, rather.
Sure. So how'd you come up with that hybrid consignment?
Well, I mean, just the current the current climate of the consignment is so bad because of Anthony Fair, and then and then with us, like the delay in the payout for the robbery, we were like, okay, let's figure out a way that we can do this. Now, I think the reason that people haven't done is because, like, look, we need the watch in our possession. Like, we need that to sell it. We need it and authenticate it. Everyone would prefer to hold on to it and bolster their own inventory. But for us, we're like, as long as we can get it in and take all the marketing photos and content and creative content, all that we need for it, and you put a deposit down, we can send it back. And we hold on to the funds, and then that way, and then we have, like, it's exclusive. We have exclusive rights to sell that for 60 days. Nothing else changes. 2 Patek Philippe's, another Patek Philippe, a Platinum Daytona. I mean, it's just, a lot. So, anyways, we thought of you, and we were like, dude, I bet you Cody and his dad, I bet you they'd like to partner with us, and next time you hear it, we could just take a bunch of cool photos, inventory stuff, and market the stuff that you want to sell, but keep it in your possession.
We know there's several six-figure plus things.
There's a lot of six-figure plus watches that you guys have.
Yeah.
So if you're wanting to sell anything,
Dad would love that.
try to get some stuff moved.
On a different topic, we need to find a chocolate Daytona or a chocolate presidential with a chocolate face and diamond power markers, just like Sophia Richie's.
I was gonna say that's super specific. Okay, so Sophia Richie. Why Sophia Richie?
She's my favorite.
You love her.
My girl crush.
Your girl crush. Yeah, we can make it happen. Let's do it. When's the 1 year? It's in a few months? July. Okay.
Yeah,
We can make it happen.
What are you getting me? Well, you gotta tease them a little bit.
Just give me a couple off.
Tell them what's up a little bit.
I don't know their names off the top of my head.
You know the brand.
There's a Rolex and a Patek, right?
I don't remember
Or
Rolex.
AP.
I don't remember an AP.
Yeah, there's tons of pictures.
Jacob and Co.
There's like 5.
Jacob and Co.
Jacob.
Well, the ones that we were looking at were those Pateks.
Oh wait, what are you talking about? I thought you were about the oh no, that's for the casino.
Yeah. That's for a business deal. For a 1 year. There was one Rolex I liked. Was it the Le Mans Daytona?
I would have to go look.
Most of them were Pateks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have the photo.
She's keeping me waiting. Yes.
You and your dad should partner together, and you guys should buy the Le Mans together.
I mean, he doesn't need me, but yeah, I don't know why he won't do it.
No, I'm just saying, if you both want it, like, because you and your dad partner a lot, right?
I mean,
Like, if you want to watch, you'd be like, hey, you want to partner? If he wants to watch, he's like, hey, do you want to partner on it?
yeah, it's interesting. We don't really go in on the money. It's more like partnering on the ownership. Like sometimes I'll buy something and he'll take it,
Oh,
and he'll buy something and I'll take it. It just depends.
it's like a community pool for watches
Yeah, it's just when it
within the
gets
family.
sold, when it gets sold and the profit and things like that, that's where it gets a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, let's talk about some hybrid consignment stuff. Maybe we could, help you guys out, partner up.
Yeah, he definitely wants to move some stuff
Yeah.
of the big dollar ones that we're talking about.
Yeah,
so.
he did reach out about a Le Mans, and I gave him some numbers, but I could look back and try to get it down. And I mean, I want to make something, but I don't need to make much on it. So.
I mean, we'll take you to lunch, buddy. It's all right.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, man. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Clark has a fever, so he woke up. Well, he went to bed last night with a fever. Actually, woke up with a fever again this morning. We were trying to monitor it, but Haley couldn't stay home from work, so I said that's fine. I think I can work from home today.
Oh.
Anyway, so I'm not gonna be able to come in and meet up with you today.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. Obviously, we don't really have a whole.
Oh, and I'm filming, by the way. Just FYI.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't really know what we have going on today, other than we do have, and bleep his name, but we do have that's wanting to meet up. He's really, really interested in one of the two pieces that we have. So he wants either the Oyster Flex Sky Dweller, or he wants the white gold, blue bezel, black dial sub, the Cookie Monster. So
Okay.
he wants one of those two, and he's wanting to trade in his Panda and Starbucks.
Okay. And I'm assuming you've already communicated the buy offers on those things for him.
Yeah. So we're offering $27,000 for the Panda and $12,000 for the Starbucks. We definitely have some room to make some money. I'm a little concerned about the the Panda, because since the new ones have been released, the old reference, contrary to what a lot of people thought, they really have been going down in price, and I'm seeing them go down a little bit. They're not going to tank, obviously, but I think it's going to be a similar situation as you get with some of these pieces where they come up with a new reference, like the date stuff, for example. Like it went from 40 to 41. They added a few things. The newer style is more desired. I don't think this is like a Hulk Starbucks situation where the Hulk just becomes much more desired, because that's way too different. And frankly, the new Panda looks a lot. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Point being,
I get it. You're rambling, but it makes sense. No, absolutely. It's still a good It's still a good opportunity. It's still a good buy offer to buy that from a client.
yeah. So
You hungry? But hey, hold on, Josh.
27.
You hungry,
27
buddy?
is a really fair offer.
Okay.
And I'm not unhappy with that at all.
Okay. Clark's asking me to make him some breakfast, but you want to say hi to Uncle Josh? No. Okay. Poor guy, dude. Let Daddy finish the phone call, and then I will. I'll make you something. Okay. You go snuggle on the couch.
So we're gonna meet up with, or I guess I am. You're not gonna be there.
Is he coming to? Is he?
You don't have a babysitter or someone that you can call?
No, not during the day. Like only in like really the evenings. And
Okay.
we have had Haley's mom come in and help at times, but I don't know what her work schedule's like. She still is, part-time at the hospital. So actually, I think she works full-time at the hospital, does like 12-hour shifts. So
If you want to give her a call, that'd be great. Just because it'd be nice to have you there. But
no, of course. Is he wanting to come to the store, or is he wanting to just?
no. He wants to go to lunch somewhere.
Where? Where does he?
We're just gonna be for lunch, which is cool. I'm fine with that.
Where are you gonna go?
Oh, I have no idea. Bistro 31 probably.
What was that one restaurant that he kept talking about that his buddy is either the manager of or owns or whatever, and he says, his friend who's also likes to buy and collect watches, he was trying to get us to go over there sometime, but ask him if that guy, is still interested. Maybe you can meet over there.
Wait, you were saying was saying that there was a restaurant owner that was wanting to buy watches?
Last time he came in,
I don't think he said that to me.
maybe you were in the bathroom or something like that. Give him a call and just see, because
Yeah, okay.
it's probably a long shot, but
Yeah, let me give him a call. Let me be like, hey, was there like a manager guy for a restaurant that was wanting to buy a watch? Like maybe you could introduce us or something.
okay. Well, let me know what he
I'll
says.
call you back.
Okay, I may be unavailable for a little bit, but I will. I'll circle back with you later.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, how's it going, dude?
Good. Quick question. I know that we're meeting for lunch today. Did you mention there being a restaurant owner that was wanting like a deep sea or something like that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually, are you into ethnic foods?
Like Mediterranean, or Indian. Oh yeah, I love Indian food. Heck yeah.
Well, yeah, we've been at this guy's restaurant since he started, and he's grown. He's got like 2 or 3 restaurants now.
Oh, that's awesome.
And with all this growth, he's seen us, he's seen me wearing my Rollies and a lot of variety of watches. And he's gotten interested in one, and he does like bigger watches though.
Okay.
And I think that Sea Dweller is sort of up his alley. So yeah, he'd definitely be interested.
Okay. Would it be okay, or would it be cool if we met there for lunch and then you introduce?
Sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll introduce you to him. And his name is. He's the owner of that restaurant, Urban Tarka, something like that.
Okay.
But really, really good guy.
All right. Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario is we eat some amazing Indian food, and best case scenario is you introduce us, and hopefully we make a sale from that. That'd be awesome.
yeah, totally. Yeah, and his restaurant is really good.
Heck yeah. No, I love Indian food. Like that's honestly like one of my favorite varieties like of all time. I'm obsessed with Indian food. So
dude, get ready to get blown away.
Okay.
even if nothing goes through, trust me, man, it'll be worth it.
Oh no, really. I'm excited. Yeah, I've been looking for another good local Indian restaurant. So
yeah, it's really good, really authentic. And,
heck yeah.
Yeah, close to home.
All right, dude. Let's. All right, so we're still good for what was it, like 1?
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right, 1 o'clock. We'll see you there. And could you send me the address of the restaurant?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, let's do it.
See you there.
All right, appreciate it, bro.
All right, my man.
Bye.
Bye.
If this turns into a sale, that would be insane. I doubt it though. I gotta get dressed and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that. I've got a couple hours, but yeah, that's kind of what we have on the agenda today. Oh, you know what? I need to pick up a bluesy as well. I need to pick up a bluesy from the FedEx, and that's strictly for service. I got to get a couple watches polished, but I don't have any watches coming in today specifically I don't think I do. Yeah, we'll go ahead and knock all this out, rock and roll, and see if it turns into something. Who knows? Alrighty, good morning. I am picking up this package right here. Just picked it up. Let me open it up real fast. And this one is just for service, so we're going to be helping getting it polished, serviced, just getting everything back to how this piece needs to be so he can go back to enjoying it. There's no reason to have these pieces if you don't enjoy them, right? So I'm going to open this up. Okay, so what we got in here, and you know, I like that he put the second label on the inside. It's exactly what you're supposed to do. I would have liked for this to have been, there we go. I would have liked for this to have been just a little bit more packaged up. It was a little bare. It wasn't nice and tight, but I don't have concerns about damage to the watch. So we're gonna open that up, look at it a little bit more, but for the most part, I'm happy to get this in and get this thing polished. Secondly, we also have a lunch with the guy. He's a good client. He's gonna take us out to lunch, and we're gonna have some Indian food. And I'm going the wrong way. There we go. We're gonna have some Indian food. Enjoy each other's company, and he wants to get a trade deal done. So. Okay, just picked up the watches, got them lightly kissed, very minimally polished. We don't shave off hardly any metal at all. When you over polish it, can devalue a watch. The way that our watch polisher does it, does a phenomenal job. Keeps it very, very light, keeps it really, really light. So anyways, got them lightly kissed, lightly touched up, and ready to show them to the client. So we're gonna be meeting him, and he would like to trade in 2 watches, a Starbucks and a brand new Panda, old reference, 1-1 reference. We actually just bought a Starbucks, a 2022, for $12,000. I'm expecting to sell it between $14,000 and $14,500. But if I have to sell it for $13,500, I'm still happy with the $1,500 profit. And then we are getting this one in for $13,000. It's a 2022. So we're paying extra, but it is a part of a trade. And so we'll make money on the back end, make some money on the front end, and then we're offering $26,000 for the brand new Panda. I'm happy with that number. I feel pretty confident that we'd be able to move it pretty easily at $28,000, $29,000. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the market of the Pandas with the new reference and the new style coming out. I think that that's probably going to be much more desired in the future. That's just my opinion. I don't actually know. But with all of that said, I feel really confident. I feel like if we can get those in, make a couple thousand on that, sell these, one of these, it's either the white gold, blue bezel, black dial. That's a 126619 LB, or it's coined the Smurf or Cookie Monster. Or he wants to buy the yellow gold Oyster Flex Skydweller. So he's gonna buy one or the other and trade those watches in. So if we do the swap, we'll owe him a little bit of money on top. So we'll just see how the lunch goes. Worst case scenario, get to eat some nice Indian food and have a nice time. Best case scenario is we move forward with the sale and he's happy about it. So we'll see if we can make it happen. I'm hoping that we can. I'm just a few minutes away, so we'll go ahead and pull up and rock and roll. Okay, deal done. We got it done, guys. So he was really interested in the Oyster Flex Skydweller, but he decided to go with the white gold Cookie Monster, which I was really surprised by. And that happens often with these watches. You try them on, you see them in person, and then things just change. Your mind changes. So I'm excited about that. So we bought the Panda. It's a 2023 brand new Panda, 116500 LN, and we bought it for $26,250. And then we bought a Starbucks for $13,250. Way more than what I wanted to pay. Today we just bought another one for $12,000. So I'm not ecstatic about that price, but sometimes you got to give a little to get a deal done. I definitely prefer trades because I can make a little bit on the front end. I can make a little bit on the back end. And so, to get a trade done, I'm more than happy to make that happen. So I'm actually following him. We're going to go have just a little celebratory drink, and then I'll probably go pick up a watch from the watchmaker and then be done for the day. So, a really relaxed day. Made a sale, made a purchase, I'm happy with that. Made another purchase and gonna just try to keep moving some pieces.